Hey, game team, thanks for carrying me.
Legit.
And I forgot to hit the record button. Woohoo!
I didn't, but it's going to be a... Oh, brother.
Yeah, man.
I'd send you footage, but it just won't do that score any justice.
Witness me.
That is the most terrific sounds you will hear in MechWarrior Online, especially if you're a content creator or you record your drops to save for posterity's sake. Welcome to the channel, Gaming Army, and the reason that situation touches so close to home for me is anyone who has been around the channel for any length of time will remember this classic gem.
I think I put in a good morning's work.
Oh my god, my recording wasn't on.
Oh no!
You gotta... Oh, that's
I got it for you if you want.
Who said that?
Grail.
Grail. I'll send you a friend request. I'll post mine up so you can grab it.
Okay.
I mean, it shows that you got 3 kills in 12:25, so...
Now we find ourselves in a situation where we get to pay it forward. So for this drop, we find ourselves with Chipwit. Now, Chipwit is a fellow YouTube content creator. If you're not familiar with him, be sure to swing by, check out his channel, and I'll leave a link in the description below for his Mauler video, minus this footage, obviously. And Chipwit is in his Mauler MX90 for this drop. I am in my quick draw 4G, and we're in a skirmish match on Emerald Vale. As our team pushes down the Delta line, we manage to link up with Chipwit. That's him right in front of us in the blue Mauler. Now, I'm calling this out just because there is a second Mauler in this drop on our team, no less. So I wanted to make sure you guys understood which one was Chipwit. Now, there's going to be a lot of tactical information and decisions coming your way in super fast order right here, so hold on to your hats. I was concerned at the outset of this on our team's ability to scout the enemy, but they're doing us a huge favor by coming straight at us out of Echo 3. Now look at this situation in front of us. We're holding the ground between those two high cliffs. And look at all that metal. 2 Maulers, an Orion, a Blood Asp, a Stalker, a Sunspider, all crammed into that one little area. That is a veritable wall of steel, which means our only weaknesses are going to be our flanks. And that's when the Locust showed up. Now, I could have stayed second line with all of those mechs, trying to use my jump jets and get out my missiles, or I could shift and keep the skirmishers off my teammates. Obviously, I elected to go after the skirmishers because if they squirt through this area, they are going to be in the backs of our big guns, and I don't want us to lose any of our assault mechs to cheeky skirmishers. Now, I'm also calling out the Dervish here because he's trying to come around right flank, and I want to make sure again that he doesn't swing the corner and get open back shots on all of these assault mechs that are crammed into our defensive wall. 2 of our teammates have engaged the Dervish on the right flank. Another teammate is joining me and taking down the 2 enemy UAVs. Basically, we're just keeping the battlefield clear so that our assault mechs can do what they came to do, and that is assault the enemy. And that's when I see more skirmishers appearing back on our left flank, trying to get the angle, and it looks like there's several back here, so we could be looking at a light lance. That's my greatest fear, is that there is some kind of wolf pack trying to come in out of Delta 4 and get into the backs of our assault mechs. So I'm repositioning, trying to get an angle on these units, get eyes on them, and I know there's a Locust back here, and from what I saw on the minimap, he's not alone. There's at least 2 other units either with him or at least in this general vicinity back here. And I don't think the Locust understands that my teammate is not alone, because there's 2 more of us coming. So now it's 3v1. The leg is blown off the Locust. That makes him immobile, a good target, and my teammate picks up the kill. And now I want to go searching for some of those other units that I saw back here. Again, I don't want skirmishers to squirt past us and get into the rear of those assault tanks. Enemy UAV is up over center. Obviously, we need to get that out of there because we're going to be pushing that direction very shortly. Yeah, I'm not good at getting these things on the fly, so I guess I'll stand still a little bit. But that's okay. It's down, and now we have a Nightjeer in front of us. He is not long for this world, and here comes another enemy target. There's a Vindicator. I'm going to go vertical here and see if I can get a different angle on the enemies in front of us. We're pushing them very hard. Score is 5-1. My team is being super aggressive in this drop, and we want to be here to support everyone's push and efforts as we go forward. The score is 6-1 with 3 of those kills coming in the last 50-ish seconds or so, and you know what that means. That means our snowball is in full force in effect. I run through the enemy formation, engage a couple of targets as I go, and something's trying to get away and come around this right flank. It's an Orion with 2 open side torsos, a perfect target for me. We're going to take him out of the game and do the tactical shutdown at the same time, and you know what that means. That means hit the like and subscribe buttons and turn on that notification bell. Subscribing helps this channel grow and get it out to more pilots, and that notification bell makes sure that you don't miss out on any great content like this. And now we're left hunting down the final remaining enemy unit. Looks like he's a disconnect, so I'm going to head back to their drop zone and see what I can see. Another teammate is coming in from the right flank as well. Now, I have no illusions as to what this end screen is going to look like. It's not going to be one of my optimal drops as far as damage is concerned. I spent more time out towards Delta 4, but I did so purposely because I felt it was more important to keep the skirmishers off our assault mechs. So, taking a look at our end score, sure enough, it's subpar at best. We wind up with 2 kills. Last one was a little dirty. 7 assists, 324 damage done.
And I forgot to hit the record button. Woohoo!
I didn't, but it's going to be a... Oh, brother.
Yeah, man.
I'd send you footage, but it just won't do that score any justice.
Witness me.